tomorrow.
You're listening to Keeping It Rosy with Frank Rose and friends.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, hopefully not all ages, you should probably be 18 or older because we say bad words when we talk sometimes. This is Keeping It Rosy. I'm your boy, Frank Rose. Everybody, yay! I'm that dude. I think underneath is Marcella. Marcella, you want to say hi?
I don't know why it pans to different people. Is it recording? That's a serious question.
I think it is recording. I'm pretty sure. Yep, it's saying recording, and there are three dots behind it. There was a red light blinking at me. It's almost like a butthole. Wink, wink.
So people can see the visual?
I mean, OnlyFans, that's what we're doing during quarantine. Keeping it rosy. And underneath her, we got the homie SBO. No, it's Broken Gumball. Johnny Hugo.
Hey, what's up? Oh, wow, it does say SBO on here.
I told you.
That's because it's the name of my phone, and I'm on my phone right now because my computer's acting up.
Why are you on your phone right now?
Because it's easier. But hi, Broken Gumball Machine here. Keeping it rosé.
Hey, rosé.
It's actually sangria. But
wow. And if you're wondering who's the China viruses to the other sides, that is, which is super problematic. And
edit that out. Edit that out.
Hey, the president said it, so we can say it too, right?
No, that's not how that works, Frankie.
That's right. That's right. We cannot. So this is a perfect example.
Racism.
I'm not going to encourage it. This is what we're going to do. Shout outs to Dan. Everyone's wondering who's old-fashioned Dan. That's old-fashioned Dan.
Right there.
Yay! Clink. And shout outs to our producer, the manager, the boss man, the organizer, the master of disaster, the chief editor, and who?
Ed Sue.
Hugo, did you?
Thank you.
Did I what?
Leave?
Oh shit.
So many questions. Didn't know we could do that. That's awesome.
I'm trapped here, guys. We're under super lockdown in the city.
It's funny because I've been using Zoom to do my work meetings, so I'm gonna do that the next time. But I'm gonna have little coronaviruses behind me.
Too soon. Said the guy. Said this guy.
So you click on more and then you go to virtual background.
On more.
That's how you do that.
I don't have more. How'd you get a more?
I don't know. It's on the app.
You are you on your phone or on the computer?
I'm on my
On
phone.
his phone.
Oh yeah.
Let's see.
So maybe preferences. All right, Frankie, can you continue the show while everyone figures this out?
Yeah, we'll each be in a different.
We're doing a show here in case.
This is why he's here. We couldn't have this show if it wasn't for, we wouldn't be on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, if it wasn't for deconstructeddrinks.com. If you're trying to learn how to make some coffee, because guess what? You got all the free time in the world. You might have to come out a new barista. So be advanced. Go to deconstructeddrink.com and learn that shit. Also, if you're wondering why I'm a little but my back is feeling good, it's because I went to Tree Life Healing Center, and Dr. B helped me get a little medicinal, and now I'm feeling more traditional. I don't know. You get it. Oh, Hugo, you're not in California anymore. Yeah, because of the Rona. I got you. Come back. Also, if you're quarantined and hanging out and you're engaged and your soon-to-be fiance has not said, babe, I don't think the economy is going to be good. I don't think we should be getting married right now. And he just got cold feet. Tell him relax. Go to planyourweddinglikeaboss.com. Download that shit. You're going to learn how to be your own wedding planner. Like, bada bing, bada boom, everything's all good. See what I'm saying? It's easy. Also, if you need some stickers, because you know what we do? See, I work at a salon. I do hair. And in the salon, there's other people there. And everybody likes to grab everybody's things. But if you put a sticker, a unique sticker, they know that's Frankie's blow dryer. Broken gumball machine, man. That's how we got these dope ass stickers. Look at that. Keep it at Rosey.
So nice.
Broken gumball machine.
This one too. That's on my laptop right now.
Hey. They're everywhere.
Another special shout out. I want to shout out this new magazine that I bought at a local bar called the Sunroom. I don't know if you guys have heard of this magazine.
Hey.
It's pretty swazzy magazine. If you like cocktails and words, you should get it. There's also cool pictures, pretty pictures. Look at that. I know that guy. He got me drunk. Yeah. Look at that. Models. Ooh. There's models. So copy one of those. Love it.
Models and bottles.
Hey, not Ed, Dan.
Yeah.
Is your magazine online as well?
It will be. It could be.
Fire. So I'll tell them, go to your website so they can get it. Tell me your website.
Website has small content.
Yeah. Can we just talk about what's happening over here with Marcella?
He's so cute.
Oh, that's the queen of the teenage witch cat.
It's Salem.
His name is Tobias.
His name is Tobias? Like he blew himself, Tobias?
Like he what?
Tobias Funke.
Arrested Development. I forget. You're a Zoomer.
I have no idea what that is.
Wow.
I'm assuming a TV show?
Yes, on Netflix currently still. You're acting like you've never seen Arrested Development.
No, I don't know what that is.
That's like saying that you've never seen Friends.
Or is it like CSI?
No.
Wow, that is so cute. She was like, is it like a cop show? Because Arrested Development. And it's not at all. It's like a weird comedy show. Whoa, I'm changing all these settings. How did I do this?
It's a show about a family that are very rich and they own a frozen banana stand and they lose all their money.
Okay.
But it's like hilarious because they're all unique, crazy, quirky characters.
I was thinking of starting Breaking Bad over again, but that's like kind of a feat. I don't know if I should do it. But there's nothing else to do right now, you know? What have you been doing quarantining, Tim?
Exactly. That is definitely the segue, Marcella.
Yeah,
what are we binging?
What have you been doing?
I've been watching All American. It's a CW show about a high school football player from Shaw. And he gets transferred to Beverly Hills. It's basically the OC with black people. Remember the OC?
So it's Compton?
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Like, instead of California, it's more like California.
The city.
That's all you've been doing? Just watching TV? Look at Hugo promoting himself right now.
Oh, what?
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's Marcella.
Dan's on Mars.
He's on Mars.
I'm the alien.
Hey, that's right.
0
1 0 1 0.
This looks like a terrible movie. Like an 80s film. No, that's like the what do you call those films where they're like going through puberty feels like? Anyways, we'll continue the show. Guess what the Urban Dictionary word of the day is?
What's the Urban Dictionary word of the day?
Covidiot.
Oh, I know. I think. Can I guess?
Yep.
Okay. It's people that like be buying all this shit ton of toilet paper, or like people that are spring break-in right now, like being an idiot about the virus. Am I right?
Damn, it must be a Zoomer word because you're basically right. It said relating to the 2020 COVID-19 virus, someone who ignores the warnings regarding public health or safety, a person who hoards goods and denies them from their neighbors. Example, did you see that covidiot with 30 or 300 rolls of toilet paper in his basket? And that covidiot is hugging everyone she sees. Sorry, the words are getting blurry. What? There's a broken gumball behind you.
I'm on brand.
I got mine. I'm over here live from the roses, baby.
Nice.
So that's the Urban Dictionary word of the day, and we did that, and we're cool, and we're catching up about our week. I wanted to ask a question.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
What are some of the things that you're enjoying during this quarantine?
Okay. I already have the answer because I figured you were going to ask me this. And there's only one thing that I've been doing the entire quarantine. It's I'm playing Animal Crossing. I played so much Animal Crossing. I like got resistance bands. Like before all this shit started, I was like, all right, it's gonna get serious. I gotta like stock up on shit to like entertain. I have books, I have resistance bands, I have like minis to paint, and I have all these things I was gonna do.
Yeah.
I told myself I was gonna do and be productive, and none of it has happened.
Yeah. I feel you because I was like, I'm gonna download my app and assign workouts without machines, so it tells me what to do and do some like yoga YouTube videos.
That's so smart.
But I haven't done any. There's always tomorrow.
There's always tomorrow. I agree.
Unless we die.
Because of the Ronas.
Idiot or something.
Yeah, because of some idiot. Hugo, what is something you've been enjoying? Something you've been loving?
Well, yesterday I went on a really long bike ride. Because that's social distancing. I'm just on the trail riding along. But I've been really enjoying like drawing a lot, and also watching episodes of Chopped and then cooking right after. Like that's my bag right now.
Yo, I do the same thing. Like watch like a sexy scene and then bang your wife after, right? It's like the same thing. No.
I mean, that's one way to look at it. It's the wrong way. You know, we're all dealing with this crisis in our own way, Frankie.
I've also upped my cooking game, though. I'm not gonna lie, it's been very exciting. Yesterday,
What'd you make?
I put like I made like a cauliflower roast. It was
Wait, you mean roasted cauliflower?
you put like cauliflower, but you like marinate it and shit, and then you put it in the oven, and then you let it crisp, and you put some more marinade in it. It's like a 2-hour process.
You're making me hungry.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Oh, that's right, because you're vegan, so it's like the.
Sorry.
Whoa. The intern Dan has prosciutto and is not sharing with the rest of the group.
Although Banksy got some.
Are you and Dan right now?
I share with the dog. Well, I don't have a choice.
Yeah, he took.
Dan looks like he's a professor going to teach a lecture about space.
Yeah.
Well, he might.
He looks like a video your teacher would put on because they didn't want to do a lesson. So just watch this video on Mars in the future.
People are doing that now, though, in college. That's kind of fucked up. So college professors are starting to make these online videos, But you still have to pay as much tuition as you would as normal.
That's some bullshit.
That's some bullshit.
Hey, real quick.
Change it, but
Frankie, when you said think about Dan, it made me think of a really good pun.
Go.
He's Neil deGrasse Taiwan because he's from Taiwan, and Neil deGrasse Tyson.
That's what I'm gonna do when I don't have a response to anything you guys say. I'm just gonna be like,
the roses sign.
Dan goes, I don't get it.
it's okay, young intern.
You know what would be hilarious if all those comments were popping up on the video, like.
We're gonna have to do that. Will be our next video. We'll try to do a live video. Yo, are you? There's a chat room.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was a chat room. Oh man, we're recording this for the. Oh wow, you guys are talking mad shit. Yo. Oh wait, it's all in my face. Hi, enter.
It's not the same not being in the same room with you guys.
It's not. It feels weird. You know.
There's no Ronies to share.
Although I'm kind of sad we didn't do this before, though, to be completely honest, since I missed you guys.
Well, I mean, here's the thing: we don't have to always record an episode to hang out. That's the awesome thing about our lives. We can like, hey, what are you doing right now? I don't know, quarantine. Yo, you want to quarantine together? Isn't that like messing it up? I don't know. We'll just do another 14 days. Okay, let's do another 14 days. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Bob. Bob, we miss you. We love you. I hope you're doing good up there in Washington.
Bob's never getting the Ronies.
No. Bob is like the Chuck Norris against Corona.
He punched you in the face.
Yeah. He's like Corona came to Bob's house and Bob said, "You better get out of here." And Corona just like disappeared.
Oh my god. We should call in Bob.
We could. We could call him Bob.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, how do we
A lot of people.
Should I send him the link?
Send him the link, see what happens. It's about
IT department's got it.
So on the other thing, did you guys start your OnlyFans yet?
Yes.
I'm trying to get into shape first.
Yeah. I've been doing great. I got like 2 subscribers to my OnlyFans.
How does that work?
Huh?
How does OnlyFans work?
So it's kind of like having an Instagram account, but in order to see my videos and my pictures, you have to pay a monthly membership fee. So let's say my membership to see all my nudie pics and my nasty vids from the home, because I'm a real chick. Yeah, it would be, I don't know, I think I'm worth $10 a month. What do you think?
That's it?
No. You get like $3.99 from me.
Yo, I'll do weird stuff. I could wear like costumes.
Yeah, but like I don't know if I'll believe you.
I could dress up like Groot and make one of my woods like grow.
Mm.
No.
Yeah, we don't want to see twigs on the screen, Frankie.
Problematic. Wait, what are you doing?
I froze.
So funny. All right.
And then,
oh, cool. That's cool. That's cool. So that's it. That's all you guys are enjoying about quarantine.
I mean, what else do you want me to say?
You know what I'm enjoying?
That's TV.
I'm going through my batch. That's what I'm enjoying. It's fancy.
You know, we might get shut down soon.
I totally I see it coming. We shut it down. But I think on the flip side, there's gonna be a birth, especially like this is because I'm artsy fartsy, but I feel like there's gonna be a revolution of new art because so many people are locked in, and people who didn't paint as much or created as much are now gonna be like forced. Well, not forced, but just like I have nothing else to do. Let me create. Like, there's gonna be some really cool inventions, I want to say, or innovations, but I definitely do feel like there's going to be a recession at the same time. But
Oh yeah, I wouldn't call it recession. I would call it depression. But
Yeah.
she got drinks.
All right, I have good news though.
Okay, tell me that.
Because of the Federal Reserve are releasing founding and cutting interest rate, so recession you cannot avoid. However, what we are really trying hard to avoid is deflation, because deflation brings our society into an endless cycle of torturing. So company don't have money, firing people, people don't have money to spend. So the whole economy going to be like the crap. But since Federal Reserve cut interest rate, there's tons of money in the repo market. Basically, we're starting another round of QE. It's very likely the United States will not go into deflation after the whole virus thing ends.
Damn, we're just dropping knowledge. That's the intern right there. 0111.
Dan's Economy Corner.
Yeah,
Economics Corner.
Economy Corner, folks. That is a new segment now. Yo, we're gonna need that segment because coming out of this,
people want to know.
we want to know, like, whoa. Yeah, man. I've been thinking, and I'm on the next move on how to become more mobile with my services. You know what I mean? Yeah, a little extra money. Ring, ring. Your boy's rolling up, and he cut your hair right there at your house. As long as you don't got the Ronies, you know what I mean? Maybe I need to get a thermometer. Just have them bend over real quick. How about?
It's a different service, Frankie.
Looks like someone's trying to enter. Is it? Could this be Bob? Samsung?
Is it?
And,
That's Bob. That's Bob.
Is it Bob? Why is he Samsung?
He has a Samsung.
I think we just let a hacker in. I think that's what just happened. He's getting
Probably.
all the information. He now knows all the weddings my wife is
Hey,
planning.
Bob.
He knows all the haircuts that I'm going to do.
All the thermometers you're going to use.
Yep.
Did you tell him to put a shirt on?
I'll put a damn shirt on.
Hey! People don't believe me. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for the homie Bob.
But I have it off for the moment because the old lady's got nothing but a blanket on. She's running around trying to get a whiskey for herself.
Nice.
We're gonna wait till she retreats a little bit here.
Only Bob can make that pretty cool. Bob,
What are we drinking tonight? Huh?
for you.
I got
There
some
it is.
gin.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, it's Bob.
Look here what I'm drinking.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
It's
that
a
Game of
duty-free
Thrones.
only.
Is that a Game of Thrones bottle?
No, it's Highland Park.
It looks like Game of Thrones.
The Game of Thrones theory, right?
Mm-mm. No, it's just their I don't know, spirit of some bullshit. Spirit of the Wolf, Loyalty of the Wolf. Highland Park does a duty-free shop only series.
Only Bob can make that sound cool. Bob, you want to see what I'm drinking? I think you'll be impressed.
What you got there? Oh, look at this son of a bitch.
Ooh.
Now, can you pronounce that?
It's Kashkanar.
Wait, Bob.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
I'm Good. I actually been wanting to tell you something. So I had to give like a seminar like a couple months ago, and I pronounced Koshi correctly, and literally all the physicists just like nutted correct. Like I never got to.
Oh,
that's funny.
All right, folks. Well, welcome to Keeping It Rosy. Bob, thank you for coming in. And can you tell us what's going on over there in Washington and what's going to happen next?
I don't know. They got Maryland and D.C. have pretty much shut everything down that's non-essential. They got the National Guards out the tidal basin, making sure no one walks around the monuments right now. Yeah. Virginia's still kind of up in the air a little bit. They're still allowing business owners to stay open as long as it's not
like takeout,
a gym. Yeah, they can still do takeout, and
yeah,
they can seat people as long as there's it's by appointment only, and they keep it sparse. So.
All right. Yo, but are you working from home?
Yeah, I still got paychecks rolling in, so I'm
good. Good. That's good.
These service industry people not so damn lucky.
Hey, is there anything fun that you been enjoying during this quarantine time? Of course, it's the Scooch.
Whiskey. Been watching old movies that I should have watched a long time ago.
There you go. I feel like
has anyone seen The Irishman?
Yeah, it's a good time to watch it.
Yeah.
I did, and I fell asleep.
It's like, what, 4 hours?
I heard it's true.
It
3.5.
Things, though.
Something like that.
Goodness.
This is a mess.
Have you guys watched any documentaries recently?
I haven't been high enough yet, but when I get that space in my head, I definitely will. I have a list full of them.
I'm watching one now. It's called The Handmaid's Tale.
What the fuck?
Sad but true.
Points on the board for Hugo. I'm watching. I think I said it earlier, but Bob, have you seen All American?
No, I don't believe so.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't like it.
Wait, no, I actually saw a really good one recently on Netflix. It's called The Great Hack. Have you seen it? I feel like Dan would have seen it. You've seen it? Yeah. But so like give it time, because like when it opens up, it looks like a film senior project. Like it's super easy in the beginning, without like the animations and graphics. But it essentially talks about the election. Not only the election, but just how people are grabbing our data and it's like basically getting us to do whatever the fuck they want to do. They started like it's like with the Cambridge Analytica and another company, they like started in smaller countries and like to test if they could like fuck around with their democracy just by gathering people's data, and it worked. And then so once it started working every time, they did like bigger projects. So then they did Brexit, and again they won, like the Conservative Party won Brexit. And then they tried America's election, and it worked with us too. And it ends with like someone's TED talk being like, "This is essentially like the end of our democracy," and that's how it ends. And I'm like, "Fuck."
Marcella's dark corner.
So you mean they got data from like podcasts?
Facebook was like a really big one.
Oh yeah, Facebook.
Yeah. They ask for your permission. And they grab, they basically has your account, what you have liked, what you have viewed, what you're commenting on, and they create a algorithm to vote on the scoring system and then analyze how you think, your behavior.
It's like
all that stuff.
But the creepy thing
exactly.
Is they can grab your data on Facebook and then your friends' data and then like your friends' data. Like, it's some creepy shit, and you don't know what's happening.
Like some orgy shit. Like
creepy.
Oh, the Russians.
Mm.
Great one. You should watch it and be informed.
You think people are still using Tinder? And like
More than ever.
right now though?
Hugo, you can't be meeting people. Are you using Tinder?
I'm not meeting them.
Are you using Tinder?
Look, I'm storing up for a rainy day, all right?
Oh, you're like creating like relationships for after the quarantine. I see. You. He's
Right
crazy.
now, we're locked up. But when I get out of here, babe, I'm going to love you. I'm going to love you hard.
Hey, Hugo, be careful of the things you wish for. You might get them.
No, that's when I delete the account. I know I said I love you. It was the Rona.
Oh my God.
Are we doing a rule that if we say Corona, we have to take a shot?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Every time you say
a shot?
Corona, crap.
Shut up,
Actual
Frankie.
shot though. Like gum shot.
Like whoa.
Damn, look at Dan. What the fuck?
The
Danny
intern is
That
trying to
little,
get
that little bastard can drink. I'm gonna tell you what. His body weight, he can pound them. He can put them back.
Show us your ways. All right, so have you guys been nervous when someone coughs around you?
Yes. Oh, my God.
Here's the thing, but what if you're a smoker? I'm like,
Well, it's a different
cough.
kind of cough. Like the smoker's cough is like the I'm still happy cough, but like the Rona cough is like I'm about to die cough.
could you give us an example of?
Yeah. So this is the smoker's cough. Some good shit. And the Rona cough is more like, it's
I like the tongue out in the last part.
yeah, it's from a deeper area.
That's how you know if it's Corona, if the tongue is out. Oh crap! I said it.
Yep.
Yeah, every time I go out, I try not to cough, even though I have to.
Yeah.
You better not.
Nah, it's the coughing is no bueno. I like how Ed just left. Hey.
He's back.
I'm here.
So for those who don't know, Ed is like a cartoon character. Like, you know how cartoon characters, when you go in their closet, they have the same shirts and the same pants because they were the same thing? Like,
Whoa.
wait, you should be in Mars.
Yeah, I discovered how to travel to Mars in an efficient manner. Of course he did.
Oh,
Wait,
it's moving to
Marcella,
the hard stuff.
I'm gonna move into your panel right now.
What?
Just kidding.
For those who are listening on the podcast, we are video chatting and we're having fun playing the Birdie Bunch. Just picture like the intro to Birdie Bunch. And if you're a Zoomer and don't know what that is, just Google it for a second and come right back. Jeez, gosh.
Consumers know what it is because they sell the T-shirts at Urban Outfitters.
There we go. Oh, yeah.
Are you shitting me?
Oh yeah.
Jesus Christ.
So, Bob, have you been trying to create a baby now during this pandemic?
No.
It's quarantine chill.
What's that?
I said, could you imagine little Bob babies? Do you think they would have your voice like immediately?
Yeah, they come out with beards.
They come out with beards and they
What's Hugo doing? No.
They demand cigars and whiskey upon arrival.
yeah, like and mom.
They would spank the doctors instead of the other way around.
Oh, Hugo. The guy. What about you, Marcella? Are you getting laid?
You should try to make babies. You didn't think about getting laid.
I feel like as Mayor of Orlando, I should not answer that question, right? Or I could vote that sexuality is normal and that we should not be so afraid about it, talking about it. Don't know which one I should talk about yet, though. I'll talk to my campaign manager first.
I respect you, sister.
So no.
Martin's been like quarantined for like 9 days.
Oh man.
It's been 2. Well, not really, because I stepped out. Does it count if you go for walks, like quarantining?
No.
Right?
Yeah.
If you hang out on your patio, that doesn't count?
I feel like that counts. And also they don't exactly know like how, like the virus is pretty new, and so like they're still gathering data on it. So like not how it's transmitted, but like like some viruses are like they become dust and like they're in the air and you can just like breathe them in. Like they don't think that Corona can do COVID-19 can do that. They think that it like throwing like droplets, but again, like they're still figuring out shit like every day. So I don't know. I would say patio is not a bad idea though.
Do you think that
Bad, Bob?
What's that?
Why is going on a walk bad?
Oh, I didn't say it was going up. I went on a walk the other day.
You said no.
And it was crowded with people, though. I went to the damn Arboretum. There's a bunch of damn people walking around. I said,
That's kind of
we
the
shouldn't be out here too long. Especially since I just got, I don't know. I've been traveling, so not good.
Traveling, hold up. Nope. Oh.
I've been symptom-free for how many days now? 5, 6?
Gotta get you one of these.
Hey, that's child's play. You want to see a real mask?
Yeah.
yes.
I'll show you a real one. Just wait here.
All right, cool.
Also, Frankie,
Yes.
your point that you had earlier on, I was like reading something about Newton, and he like had a disease and apparently needed to be quarantined for a bit, and that's when he discovered like the laws and shit like gravity. So you know what? Maybe quarantine for us.
Yo, I'm about to discover gravity shit.
Yeah. Well, Dan's on Mars. You gotta figure it out apparently.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Dan's good.
I'm just gonna figure out my new record for how long I need. Oh, 5.
Hey, where did Bob go?
He went to go get a mask.
Oh, that's right.
He said, "You want to see a mask? I'll show you a real mask."
Something tells me it's like a
Wait,
Buffalo Bill human mask.
Yo, alien, what are you showing us?
Oh, okay. There it is.
You have masks?
oh, this is the alien mask.
Bob, do you hotbox in there?
Whoa, look at Bob.
Bob one is legit. Mine's like the poo people one.
Yeah, this thing, can you even hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
This is what you got to wear to keep acid vapor from murdering your ass.
All right, Bob wins the internet.
Bob wins the internet. The internet.
I got a smaller one that's a little more easy to put on.
Bob, I
Hey,
want.
Bob.
Did you get that on Amazon?
No.
eBay.
I got a small one. Look.
Did you get it
Back
from
up.
DOD?
Huh?
Did you get it from DOD?
Raytheon.
Oh, of course.
You guys are great. Oh.
Yeah,
Bob, are you
here's
guys
the
getting a bailout?
fucking bailout. Don't even talk to
Yeah,
me.
you said there's mad confusing messages, right, on the bailout?
Yeah.
I read the whole damn Senate bill, all 250 pages. So,
Hey, Bob.
yeah.
Bob, does it
Mhm.
protect you from the saline gas?
For bromine vapor.
Why are you working with silent gas, Dan?
Because he's an alien.
It's Rosey. What are you expecting?
Naturally.
Oh. All right, guys. Let's get back to the show, man. This is it. Let's focus. This is the show. I can
Bob's
feel the
ready.
producer yelling through the 7th floor. Are you guys thinking about switching your careers, your ways of making money after this? Or is it too soon?
I've definitely thought about it. Like if I had to work, like or like getting a job that like people need always.
Mm.
You know.
I mean,
I'm thinking about getting a career.
But you got a career. You're a successful freestyle rapper.
Not anymore.
Oh,
But you're a successful designer. You know.
Yeah.
Shout out to the brand. You know.
What?
The plug.
I was thinking, it would be a really good field to get into right now. Manufacturing medical supplies like ventilators and like sanitation masks and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
I feel like there's a need for that right now.
Yes. Absolutely.
yeah,
I do have contact in China, can do that.
There's
So
what?
if anyone need medical supply for the virus, someone offered to send it over. All we need to do is send them some bourbon.
What?
What
kind of
goods?
I mean, any good thing, I met them in a whiskey group
You know how I
started
feel.
by a Chinese millionaire.
Wait, so Dan, you're the plug on medical supplies?
Yeah.
He's the
Bro.
plug. He's the plug on medical. You're the plug on toilet paper. Ed's the plug on coffee.
On mixed drinks.
Mixed drinks. Bob is the plug on unplugging himself. And Marcella's the plug on cloning himself in case the Rona gets your first version.
No, you offer up the second version.
I'm here for general engineering services. They like that.
Can we just talk about how Marcella got tested?
Oh yeah, Marcella.
Oh no shit.
I wasn't
What the hell was
sure.
that?
Would you like to talk about that, Marcella?
Sure. I can talk about it. So I'm kind of neurotic. So I feel like we need to start with that, So I started my chest started hurting, couldn't breathe a lot very easily. And then my boyfriend has had a fever for a long time. They found out someone that works across from our building or something had gotten tested positive, and we communicate from building to building pretty often. I was like, fuck. And then I called, it's that Brazilian Connect. I called a Brazilian doctor in Orlando.
Kissimmee?
I'm dying. And then I went there. It was actually kind of a shit show because I went to work and then I went to go get tested.
Wait, so you spread the Ronies first before getting tested?
I didn't think I really had it, but then I just started getting so scared, and I was like, you know what? I'd rather just test and then to not think about it anymore. And so I called my Brazilian person. I got there at 5:10, and it was at 5, and I was like, please test me. And then they stick a swab up your brain. It hurts really bad. And then
Swab up your brain? What do you mean up your brain?
it feels like it's up your brain. It's just it's so long that it goes down your nasal cavity, and it
Put it up your nose?
Yeah, it's up your nose.
Oh, don't touch your face. That's it, you're done.
Wait, is that why you were growing brain cells today? To replace the ones they stole from you?
I can generate my own shit. I don't need my body for nothing. Just kidding, I need my body. But yeah, that was
no, I need it.
It was interesting. And then I only got tested a couple days. Not tested. I got my results 5 days after, which is really shitty.
Well, it's because you're not Idris Elba or Tom Hanks.
True.
Or an NBA basketball player. So.
Yeah, you're right.
Or Rand Paul.
Orlando. Don't they know?
Like, yo, you ever heard of Marcella from Keep It Rosy?
Mayor Mars.
Chick. I'm the smart chick on the show. That
You
makes
know,
fun.
I had a high school friend who would be like, "Oh my God, you're on this podcast." I guess she knows your wife.
Oh, where was that?
I don't know how to turn that off. No, it wasn't me. I'm sorry.
Frank, you might be tested for some closing thoughts.
Man, we just warmed up.
Oh no.
Ed.
What's up, man? Damn. We're gonna have to edit this one a lot.
Yeah.
Hey, okay, closing thoughts. Guys, what did we learn? What have you learned since you started quarantine?
We're gonna need a lot more practice on this.
That the government is more broken than I even thought possible at this point.
Facts, Bob. Facts.
I'm going to say that I'm a really good chef after I watch Chopped. It's the best show on TV right now.
I'm really good at sex after I watch. Okay, what did you learn, Ed?
I learned that we should bond together as humans and deal with problems globally and yada, yada, yada.
Oh,
Kumbaya. I love the earth, etc., etc., etc.
Dan, did you learn anything? Because I feel like you're the professor in this group.
Learn from the Asian. Taiwan, South Korea, Singapore, who have some of the best medical system in the world, and our response to this virus is one of the best.
And we found out about the virus on the same day as South Korea. And look at the difference, motherfuckers.
yeah, and they made Parasite, which won all the awards at the Oscars.
And they make
That's a pretty
best
damn good
music.
movie.
Have you heard of K-pop? I love
Great.
K-pop.
I still like K-pop.
Keeping it.
Frankie, can you do the Rose thing real quick? Send us out on a good note.
All right, guys. On that note, before we get into our bloom, I know a lot of y'all are going to be working out. But remember, it's better to be patient. Enjoy your loved ones. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed, please subscribe. It helps us pay the bills. And remember, when life gives you lemons, always keep it rosy.